So not everybody in the Ghoti community is happy with using the white aura cards in their deck. On one hand, these cards can do some big wombo combos without using up your normal summon. On the other hand, these cards only have a few cards in which they do 2-card combos with. Sunfish, for example, only does a 2-card combo with white Sardine. Meanwhile, Sardine only does significant combos with Sunfish and cards that search for it. And they don't do any 2-card combos with Ghoti cards. So this means if you add the white aura cards to your Ghoti deck, you're decreasing the consistency of it. But that's not going to stop us from synchro summoning with these fish, just to show you what these cards can do. So we're just going to start off with the worst 2-card combo, and that is with Leaffish and Sardine. Leaffish is going to send Shift to the graveyard and we're going to banish it. And on the opponent's turn, we will get our Shift back. If you're already familiar with this deck, Leaffish is a 1-card combo Ascan, and with Sardine on the field, you can extend it into a Deep Beyond right away. So that's all we're really doing here. We're going to banish a Zep from the deck with Aryan Post. You could also banish Moonlight and search for Zep and banish it from your hand, but that would make you susceptible to Ash Blossom if your opponent happened to draw it that turn. So here we just summon the Zep and go straight into a Deep Beyond. So this combo doesn't give us an Ascan or a second Deep Beyond. So now we're going to do Sardine with Sunfish. Sardine is going to send a copy of Sardine to the graveyard as a cost, and then we're going to special summon Sardine. And if you have a fish both on the field and graveyard with the same name, you can special summon White Sunfish, and then special summon the fish from the graveyard. If any of our white fish are special summoned from the graveyard, you can turn them into tuners. So we're going to turn our Sardine into a tuner, and then we're going to synchro summon into Aryan Post. We're going to banish Moonlight from the deck. Moonlight will then banish the Sunfish from the graveyard, special summoning the Moonlight, and then adding a fish to our hand. We're going to use it to add a Abyss Shark to the hand and then banish the Sardine. We'll then special summon the Abyss Shark from the hand, adding a Leaffish to the hand. We haven't used our normal summon yet, so we're going to normal summon the Leaffish. We can send either of our Ghoti tuners or Tuna to the graveyard. Then we're going to link into a Marintis Coral Anemone, using the Abyss Shark and the Leaffish. We'll use Coral Anemone to special summon the Tuna. Then we're going to trade a Tuna for a tuner. Then link into a Dragite. We'll activate Aryan Post in the graveyard, banishing Aryan Post to add a level 6 or lower fish to the hand. We will add Kif to the hand. We'll then special summon Kif from the hand, banish the Shift from the graveyard, and then end our turn. So with 2 cards, we have a board with a potential of 4 disruptions, 1 Spell Trap Negate with Dragite, 1 Banish Special Summon Monster with Kif, and Synchro Summons with Shift. The 4th disruption will come from either using Moonlight to add Zep to the hand, or by using Kif to special summon Paces. So let's assume the opponent special summons a monster, we activate Kif in response. We can banish that monster and then special summon one of our banished fish. If we special summon Tuna, then we can search Paces. If we haven't activated Shift yet, then we can special summon Aryan Post instead. And at some point during our opponent's turn, we can activate the Shift to synchro summon into our Ascan with the Aryan Post. We'll activate Aryan Post on Chainlink 1 and Ascan on Chainlink 2. Aryan Post will target itself. Ascan will target one of the opponent's cards and Moonlight. Banishing both cards, Aryan Post resolves, then we'll banish Aryan Post to add Snopios to the hand. And with Moonlight, we'll banish one of our fish from the graveyard. We'll banish the Shift, special summon Moonlight, and then add the Zep to our hand. Then we'll have to banish 1 fish from the hand or field, so we're going to banish Moonlight. We won't need Moonlight anymore. We can always recover it again with Kif. You can also use Moonlight to banish the Zep from your hand instead if you want to go into a Deep Beyond right away. Otherwise, you can wait until the right moment during the main phase, activate Snopios' effect to banish the Zep, and after Zep has been banished, you can special summon it during the opponent's turn. Then we'll use Zep to synchro summon into either a white or a whale with Snopios into a Deep Beyond to banish everything on the field. So that gives us 4 disruptions for the 2 cards we started with, Sardine and Abyss Shark. Now we're going to pair Sardine with Abyss Shark. We'll send Sardine to the graveyard, special summon Sardine, special summon Abyss Shark, use its effect to add a Sunfish to the hand. We'll special summon the Sunfish, and then special summon Sardine from the graveyard and turn it into a tuner. We'll link Abyss Shark and the non-tuner Sardine into Marince's Coral Anemone. We'll synchro summon into White Aura Porpoise. White Aura Porpoise can special summon 1 level 4 lower fish monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. Then you can special summon 1 monster with the same name from your graveyard. Because Sardines were special summoned from the graveyard, we can turn them into tuners. We use Coral Anemone to bring back a level 4 from the graveyard. And then synchro summon into Arian Post. Arian Post will then banish a Moonlight from the deck. We use Moonlight to banish one of the Sardines and then special summon Moonlight. Then on special summon, we'll activate Moonlight to add a fish to the hand. We will add Beautiful Princess. And then banish the Sardine. We're going to normal summon the Tuna, use its effect to search for a fish from the deck. We use it to summon Schiff. Using Schiff and Arian Post, we'll synchro summon into Dragite. Use Arian Post's graveyard effect to banish Arian Post. And then we'll add Kip to the hand. We will special summon Kip, and then banish the Schiff from the graveyard. So this 2-card combo ends on the same board as Sardine and Sunfish, except we now have a Porpoise on the field. So we can do a lot with just 2 cards, and depending on which cards you add to the hand with Moonlight and Arian Post, you can add on slightly different boards. This time we want to create boards that are more resistant to board breakers by searching for either a Handtrap or back row. We're going to be doing a 3-card combo with Sardine, Abyss Shark, and Leaffish. We'll send 1 Sardine from the deck to the graveyard and special summon Sardine. We'll activate Abyss Shark to special summon itself and search the deck for Sunfish. We'll activate the Sunfish, special summoning the Sardine from the graveyard, and turn that Sardine into a tuner. We'll link away Abyss Shark and Sardine into Marince's Coral Anemone, and then synchro into Porpoise to special summon both Sardines. We'll activate the Sardine effect, turning both Sardines into tuners. Now we can normal summon the Leaffish, and we will send a Schiff to the graveyard. Using the Leaffish and the Sardine tuner, we'll synchro summon into Arian Post. Activate Arian Post. Banish Moonlight from the deck. Activate Moonlight. Banish Schiff from the graveyard. Special summon Moonlight. Activate Moonlight. Search the deck for a fish. We'll search for Snopios. Banish Snopios. Snopios will then banish a fish from the graveyard. So now we've added to the hand a Ghoti Handtrap. Then we can synchro with the Sardine and Arian Post into Dragite, activate Arian Post, banish it to add Enoch to the hand. We'll then activate Coral Anemone, bring back the Sunfish, turn it into a tuner, and before we synchro summon, we're going to need to make some space. So we'll link into Abyss Keeper, using Porpoise and Coral Anemone, special summon Enoch. We won't activate Enoch's effect to special summon a banished fish, because we need the space. So we're going to banish Abyss Keeper to search for any Ghoti trap. Now we can synchro into a level 10 synchro, using Sunfish and Moonlight. Now we can activate Leaffish in the graveyard to send 3 fish back into the deck. We want to leave Moonlight in the graveyard. And if you have any extra extenders from your hand, you can special summon them, like Kif, or we can use Crossout Designator to banish another tuner. So with 3 cards, we have 5 notable effects. We have Dragite for spell trap negation, Jameer for destruction and banish protection. With Shift and Enoch, we'll be able to synchro into an Ascan. We also have the Ghoti trap card, Ghoti Cosmos, which we can flip over during the standby phase, while we still have 4 fish in the banish zone. So our fish will not be able to be destroyed by battle, and our opponent will not be able to stop our fish from synchro summoning using board breakers like Droplet or Dark Ruler No More. And for more resistance to board breakers, we also have a Snopios Handtrap. We can use it to banish the Moonlight in the graveyard, so we can use Moonlight to search for Zep, and then go into a Deep Beyond with the Ascan. So another way to use Sardine and Abyss Shark, you can use Abyss Shark to search Leaffish, and then use Leaffish to send Shift to the graveyard, and then use Coral Anemone to special summon a level 2 tuner. Then you can use that level 2 tuner and Leaffish to synchro summon into Aryan Post, and then start a standard Ghoti combo that ends with double Deep Beyond. White Mirror is a spell that actually belongs to the White Aura archetype. If you already have a White Sunfish in your hand, then use White Mirror to special summon that level 4 lower fish from your graveyard and add a copy of it to your hand. And from here you can start a Sardine and Sunfish combo. So what do you guys think? Do you like the White Aura cards?